Does anybody else have, like, a fetish for writing utensils? I've got, like, a thing for writing utensils. I love writing utensils. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved pencils and pens. I had a real pen phase in, like, high school where, like, every time I went grocery shopping with my mom, when we passed by the stationery aisle, I would get, like, really excited and stand there and, like, stare at shit for a while. Because, first of all, I love notebooks. I've got shitloads of notebooks, and I just love having more notebooks I could fill up. And I especially like starting from the beginning or the end of a notebook. Like, I love the fresh start. I love the chapter break, especially growing up. These days, I actually just kind of, I'm trying to fill all my notebooks. Like, I have so many that I've been using since I was a teenager that I've been trying to fill all of them before I buy any new ones. So it's kind of like I'm playing this really long game with myself, where like 5 years from now, when I've finally filled all these fucking notebooks, I will get the great reward of getting to buy a new one. It'll be the most satisfying moment in the world. I'll probably buy like the most expensive fucking notebook that there is, just to reward myself for my fucking patience, of not buying a notebook for the last like 5 or 6 years, and just trying to fill all the ones that I've already got. But, you know, I love notebooks. So I would stare at those, and then I also was way into pens, and I kept having my mom buy me more because I would lose them all the time, and I'd take them to school with me and shit like that in college and lose them, and so I was always having my mom buying me more like big pens and stuff like that, and I like the ones, like, I don't even need them to be like expensive, though. You know, there's like the gel pens and the ballpoints, and they all have different writing styles. Like, that's the most interesting thing about pens, is that, like, you really gotta experiment with them to find which one fits your writing the best. Because, like, if I write with a ballpoint pen, it is completely illegible, and also I hate writing with them. Because it feels slow, and, like, it feels like your hand is, like, dragging on the page, and it sucks dick. But if I use a fountain pen, like an ink pen, I make too much of a mess, and my writing is totally unreadable because I write too fast. So you gotta hit right in the middle. Gel pens, stuff like that. Like, stuff that doesn't make your hand move too fast or too slow. You know? I gotta take my time a little bit when I write for it to be fucking at all readable. Different colors. Different colored pens. I know some people complain. The Dick Show, he was complaining about pens that aren't black. But there's reasons to have multiple colored pens. Especially if you're working on multiple projects and you need to be able to tell the difference between your different pages at once, you know? Like, I could have 3 different papers that are all, like, keeping track of different progress in different projects I'm working on. If they're all in different writing utensils, very easy to keep track of which one's which, you know? I could tell at a glance, oh, blue page, that's my, my list of 70s and 80s anime. Light blue page, that's my list of 80s OVAs, you know? Colored pencil, that's my other one. So, not colored, I hate colored pencils, but I love colored pens. So, mechanical pencil, though, I'll tell you, for most of the last 10 years, I've been refusing to use pencils at all. Because pens are so much more satisfying. It's so fun to write with a pen, and, like, I write hard as fuck. Like, I break pencils when I write because of the fact that I push down so fucking hard with my hands when I write. And I especially hated mechanical pencils for that reason, because I fucking break the tips off all the time, and they write really weak. I like my lines to be bold. I want it to be fucking blasting off the page. However, May has a few mechanical pencils that she tends to use, and I decided to do my schedules in mechanical pencil, because the biggest problem with the schedule, if you do it in pen, and you have to change something, and you cross it out and write it next to it, quickly fills up your page space trying to make corrections. And there's something about the mechanical pencil that almost encourages you to change things. Like, I've been constantly amending my schedules, like erasing shit, writing and stuff in different places because, you know, I can. And, I don't know, I think it's made my scheduling healthier, just like having the ability to erase stuff. That's pretty much all I want to say about this. Pens are fucking cool. Sharpies are pretty cool. They're not a ton of applications for them, but you know, when they're needed, they're great to have. Yeah, that's it.